Comme ça, tu vas dans l'ordre, c'est pas possible. Faire un voyage.
There are two permanent expositions here at CERN. One is in the building where we just came from at the reception, the so-called microcosm. And inside this building, on the ground floor, there's a second exposition called the Universe of Particles. A painting of the Atlas experiment, the largest experiment here at CERN, actually world's largest particle physics experiment. Collider experiment at least. On either side there is a small hole. That is how the particles get in there. But 100 meters underneath ground, underneath that building there, well, there's a crane inside the building, and then there's a big vertical shaft going down, and then you end up on top of the experiment. Behind me there, behind the glass wall, and there is a presentation over here when we have enough time. There are always people here, 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, just to see if this experiment is running properly. And we have to be sure that the camera, if you want, is working properly. So it's more or less looking for footprints, if you want. You don't have to see an animal. If you see the footprints, then you also know that they pass by. Different particles, they leave different footprints, if you want. So, as you can see here, this is the path of a proton. Well, a proton is a positively charged particle, which means that it will be bending in a magnetic field. In this case, you see, it goes like that. It stopped in the blue layer. That's a so-called calorimeter. It stopped there, we measure the energy. But you see that something similar happens here, but this is labeled neutron. Well, the neutron was neutral. It actually does not interact with the layers over here, so we don't measure anything there, we just measure the energy release there. And it would go straight. We also have electrons, which you see over here. An electron is negatively charged, so it bends in the opposite direction, and it's already stopped in this layer here. Why? Because it is less massive, it's easier to stop. The photon, the light, it's not charged, it's neutral, and it also already stops in this layer over here. And then it shut down since we had better and bigger accelerators. On the bottom, you can actually see a timeline with some worldwide events. So you can see here, maybe the taller people a little bit further back and slow people.
Some 54 elements are put together for the magnet frame. A total of 2,500 tons of steel. With a current of 1,800 amps, they generate a magnetic field of 2 Tesla. The rectangular vacuum chamber is fixed inside the magnet. This is followed by the installation of 2 D-shaped electrodes inside the vacuum chamber. Together with these electrodes, a radio frequency generator creates the electric fields. In summer 1957, the synchrocytotron is ready. Before accelerators were available, such particles could only be observed in cosmic ray experiments. For this rare decay.
L'univers est un lieu déroutant. The universe is a puzzling place. It's very big, quite old, and rather empty.
Aujourd'hui ce soir, le grand feu d'artifice de Genève.
oui.